The third circuit actually, like, went really well. The third circuit had 87 people, chat. Had 87 people. That was almost 7 rounds if a down pair didn't lose. Or if there wasn't a tie or something. But crazy! Like, 87 people. And out of those 87 people, we have Gobblebond, Red-Blue Gobblebond specifically taking it. Jorrit here, a champion from Germany, Poggers. Second place was Setcon, also Germany, Poggers. And then we had Muskets come in third. Fourth, fifth, Jessmon. Yellow Mastermon came in 6th. And then Muskets came 7th and 8th. So out of the top 8 representation, the most represented deck in the top 8 cut was Muskets. 3 Musketeers, which is actually insane. And we're going to definitely be looking at those lists, because they are spicy AF, let me tell you. But now if we actually go over and look at the top 16 breakdown, Jessmon took the biggest representation here. 4 out of 16, a straight quarter. Just not knocking his tier 1 status. Gobblebond took 3 spots. Important to note that all 3 of those decks were red-blue Gobblebond. Not pure. Red-blue. That's super interesting. And then the 3 Muskets were just top 8. Also top 16, so there you go. Then we had Setcon take 2 spots. Second place and, what, 12th? Not bad. Not bad at all. Lilith Loop. We haven't really seen Lilith Loop do much of anything since BT5. And it came back in a small little resurgence here. One of them being German, for sure. And 2 spots, actually. So I was seeing Lilith Loop is actually really freaking cool. And a Tidamon deck was in there. And the yellow deck, the same one as last week with, I think, slight modifications, also here. So, honestly, this is a pretty healthy top cut. When you have 7 different decks in the top 16, you know that the format is really healthy. Honestly. That's just... It's not like we're seeing all Jessmon or all Gobblebond. We're just seeing the goods. We're just seeing the goods. So we're going to go have a look at the top 8 deck lists here. And take a quick look and see what's rocking. So this is first place, the red-blue Gobblebond. It always looks like there's a slight variation between weeks here. But, like, this is really, really good. So, 15 Gobblebonds, kind of a healthy number. 4 hybrids is cool. They tried the Octomon this week, which I guess really worked out. You know, 7k body isn't terrible. Still 2 Grizzlies, and then 7 Blue Tamers, plus the Sora, the 3 Ties, the 3 Howlings, and then just your red package, your Lightning Joust, and your Delicate Plan. The number of times I saw Lightning Joust just steal games, or Delicate Plan steal games. It's insane. It's so strong. Only 2 Hammer Spark and 2 Kai's Breath. Whatever. You know what? Shout out to coming first place with the red-blue Gobblebond. Really cool. Now we go take a look at the security control list that took 2nd place. And this was Musket security control. So Beelstar made its way into 4 of the top 8 decks, guys. 4 of them. That's really good. Like Beelstar's Poggers, holy shit. Anything to note? 2 Bushy, best yellow card right there. 2 of each of the new security Digimon from the starter decks. That's honestly fair. 2 Sakuya is still pretty standard, pretty regular. The 4's Worth Defeat, followed by the 2 Antibody, is pretty nice. We saw Antibody just clear shit on a couple matches yesterday. Antibody is really freaking good, guys. That's all I gotta say. Like, you play a Beelstar, if you can evolve a Worth Defeat on top of it, pop a Tamer, and then evolve Antibody, not only do you have an attack negate, but you have a deletion every turn you attack. That's pretty good. 3 Izzy and Joe is really freaking strong. Only 4 Tamers. Not used to seeing so little Tamers in security control, but that's pretty fine. 4 Reinforce, insane. 4 Wyvern's Breath, insane. 2 Holy Wave, 2 Happy Bullet. The only summon cost options were the 2 Happy Bullets and the 2 Go-Waltz. Yeah, and Iron Fist was here, and holy yeah. Good deck, honestly. Not a lot of options in security that activate per se, but you do have the security Digimon to kind of make up for that, and you have tamers that activate as well. So, like, definitely security is not safe in this deck, so, you know, shout outs to Roxas for coming second place. I think this was a really good security control list, honestly. Pretty fucking good. The third place Musketeer deck played a Craniumon. Actually played a Craniumon. And a Mechanorimon. And I'm in love. You wanna make like a Rookie Rush player cry? You wanna make a D-Brigade player cry? Like, shed tears that they've never seen before? Drop Craniumon and Mechanori at the same time. Like, that's just, oh, that's like bullying. That's actually hilarious. Oh, man, I wish I could have saw that, to be honest. But, like, Craniumon is insane. It's insane. It's such a good card. Shout out to Ying for making it work. And besides that, doing the 1 Rebelli, the 1 Skullgray, 2 Ghazi, along with the 8 Imps and the 2 friggin' option discarding rookie. 2 of each level 7. I don't hate it. In terms of options, 3 Trump, 3 Fly Bullet, 2 Happy Bullet, 2 Gowalt, and the Nail Bone, 2 of them. Healthy option list, honestly. Not really swaying one way or the other. Lots of different choices. Lots of different targets. I really like this list. I think the Rebellion is cute. I think the Skullgray is really cute. Because you're discarding cards, right? You're discarding cards with Impmon. Like, really good list. I have mad respect for this list. So now we go on to the 4th and 5th Jesmon place decks. The random Mechanori is always hilarious. You always love to see it. Something really cool is Takumi Aiba. People were talking to me about this. Like, it just gives you a little bit of extra draw power in the deck, right? Like, you have a reason to promote and evolve and draw if you're not maybe stuck on your 4s and 5s, or 5s and 6s. So I think the 1-man Takumi is kind of good. The 2 Tai, he obviously likes his tamers, and that's fine. No biggie there. He didn't play any security not Cordramon, Geogreymon. I guess that's whatever. He played the 1 Rise Greymon, that's cool. He played no Gallantmon, but he played 4 Guillemon. Actually, really good. I'm not a big fan of Gallantmon. I'm really not. So I'm happy to see that Medbay kind of just said, nah, no Gallantmon, not needed. Solid list. 3 Blancs is like the only thing I maybe disagree with, but like besides that, it worked out. The baby choice is also super interesting. He went for the really big payoff, big risk Baby Dramon, as well as Yoko's. Izzy's list, a little bit different from last time. Here's what you need to know. Gravity Crush. So apparently he's playing this, and Izzy can confirm if he's still here. Maybe he's back, I don't know. He plays Gravity Crush, so he can't get choked at 1. It's a 0 commitment, unchoke yourself card, unlike the red memory boost. So if you open the Gravity Crush, which Izzy always had, every time we watched his games, you're doing really good. You're doing really good. He also went back to Gaia Forces and Security, which is really super interesting. And he played 6 level 5s. He played 2 War Growlmon, the one that gives you Security +1 if you delete a Digimon. Also delete something small when you like evolve or when attacking, which is fine or whatever. The same level 4 split, the same level 3 split. 1 Blitz Omni, he's probably like, yeah, I'll draw, it'll be fine. If I don't draw it, who cares? And the 3 Memory Boost, the 2 Judgment. 1 Delicate Plan. 4 Demi Marimon, maybe. Good list. Good job, Izzy. Like, nothing to say here. 6th place. The yellow. I fucking love seeing yellow. Oh god. Makes me so happy. Did this list change from last week? Apparently it's the same list. The 4 Mimicmons, remember that. The Gazimon, remember that. The Blinding Rays, the CK. Yeah, this is a good list. I'm a really big fan of 4 Blinding Ray, 4 Bushy. But honestly, yeah, this is the same yellow list as last time, so I won't go into too much detail about it. But, you know, yellow going X1, it can take names. And you play cards like Dynasmon is hard for Galbon to fight. Mastermon can really cripple muskets and security control. Like, he had his bases pretty well covered with those level 6 lineup. And there's a toolbox between the Wizards and the Godomons and the little cat thing and the Mimicmon, the Gazimon, the Starmon. It's like so many good cards. So many good cards. Yellow, I love yellow. I'm really happy to see it doing well. And now 7th place Musket deck. The most interesting thing, this is the blue version. He's playing 2 Matt and 2 Kakaitis Breath. So, like, poggers for making the Blue Musketeers work. Love to see it. He's playing Neo Devimon here. which is super interesting. Whenever like an opponent plays a Tamer, you gain 3 memory. That's what this card is all about. So like dropping a Neo Devi against something like, I don't know, like freaking Red Blue Agobond, Gobblebond, sorry, which plays 10 million Tamers, it feels like. You know, you get a lot of memory for that. It's honestly pretty good. And he went on 2 Mechanoris as well, so really embracing the Mechanoris here. You can always bring it back with Zwart, which is really good. A little bit surprised that actually is only level 7 in the deck, but, you know, I'm all about it. I also bring back Rebellion, which is really cool. Can bring back Neo Devimon, whatever. And the 1 random Ogremon is always cool to see, too. Besides that, pretty standard, besides all the really crazy stuff. Love seeing Muskets do well. And finally, 1 more Musket deck with Sakuyamon! With 1 random Sakuyamon. He actually went really deep with the 3 Rebelliomons. Really good against Justmon. But he went in hard against freaking... Oh, God. I love to see it. He also decided to play Davis as his memory tamer instead of the Tai. And he played the Kakaida's Breath. So also a different take on the Blue Musketeer version. And we see that one take up the most spots, while the OG one came 3rd. So it's nice to see some real cool diversity here, not gonna lie. And 5 eggs is fine, and his options look good. I got nothing else to say. Really, I don't. So, what do you guys think about this deck? I didn't really do a proper YouTube introduction, but yeah, YouTube, what do you think? Leave in the comments. Let me know what you think. I think this was a really good top 8, and a really good way to close out the last really big tournament of 2021. I think it was a really well-represented field. Lots of top-tier players there. The Germans, a lot of good North American players. Like, it's a tough crowd. It's a tough crowd. So, well done to these 8 players. Well done to the 16 players that got their invite to the Mario Digimon Circuit Championship in June. And that's it, guys. Bye.